I found this wide-angle Fujinon video lens for 1.5-inch cameras at a recycle shop. As it had a hot shoe mount, I couldn't use it on my camera directly. But as I only had to pay €300 for it, I decided to buy it and see if I could replace the hot shoe mount with the mount from my defective standard Fujinon lens, which has a broken back focus ring. Start by taking out the 4 screws that hold the 2 contact blocks. Then it's time to take out the 6 screws that attach the mount ring to the body of the lens. Attention, these screws are held in place by a form of Loctite. When you have loosened the 6 screws, the mount ring should come off a bit. Don't pull it directly, as the wires from the contacts keep it in place. This part is a bit tricky. The left contact block is easy to remove, the right is harder. Give the contacts a slight pull, turn it 90 degrees clockwise, and you should be able to free the mount ring. Remove the tiny screws before proceeding to the next step. Yes, I should have done that earlier. In order to remove the cables from the hot shoe mount, the macro ring and back focus ring should be removed. The macro ring can be removed easily. When facing the back of the lens, pull the notch that normally activates the macro function and turn it anti-clockwise until it cannot go any further. Then pull it off the body. Now it is time to remove the back focus ring. In order to do this, we will have to remove a small screw that moves the lens section that provides macro and back focus adjustment. This screw has to be removed. Warning, underneath it is a small spring-loaded catch that can jump out. Be very careful when loosening this screw. As you can see, the wires coming from the mount contacts find their way directly into the grip of the lens. Now the grip itself has to be removed by loosening 3 screws, 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Attention, these screws are also held in place by a form of Loctite. Time to put the wide-angle lens aside for a while and to get the already opened standard Fujinon lens. I will be removing the grip from this lens to exchange the cable that goes to the camera with that from the grip from the other lens. Opening the grip is done by removing 5 screws. After that, you should be able to open the grip. Be careful that the switch for auto or manual iris doesn't fly away. Here we see the circuit board that controls the servos and feedback to the camera. It is identical to that from the other lens. Exchanging only the grip is another way to make the wide-angle lens fit on the camera, but that would take some adjustments that could take a while. The secret lies in these 3 potentiometers, one for open iris, one for auto iris feedback, and one that controls the value for a fully closed iris. If you would just exchange the grip, the camera won't know the right value the iris has, as it is set for a different lens. We only need the cable that comes out of the grip. Disconnect it from the circuit board and remove the screw from the cable grip. Now take apart the other grip to remove the hot shoe contacts. When placing the cable, first place the cable grip in position. Then plug the connector into the receiver on the circuit board. Put the grip together again and be sure to place the switch cover. You now have a grip with the adjustments made to the right lens. Now it is time to put the back focus ring back in place. The small notch on the back focus ring should be facing downwards. The ring should fall into place when turning the white mark near the F.F label. Make sure it can turn before you go any further. Before the macro ring can be placed back, the screw we removed earlier should be in place. This is probably the hardest part of this conversion. Hold the small spring-loaded catch down with a flat screwdriver and insert the screw with your other hand. After that, the ring can be placed back, making sure that you place it with the knob facing downwards. The indent on the inside of the ring should be aligned with the screw we just placed back. Rotate the ring until it clicks into place. If done correct, both the macro ring and back focus ring should rotate at the same time. The only thing missing is the mount ring. It will only fit in one way. Tighten the screws, and then get the grip we modified earlier. After tightening the 3 screws, it should be ready for service. It works. The small black area you see at the top left corner of the screen is a problem with the solar cap.